Sonic Lab TV.
Some of you may have seen our earlier reviews of Korg Wavedrum X and Wavedrum Oriental. Now these are very much second generation versions of the original Wavedrum, which was released in '94, and all share a common heritage. They're very much based on the drum paradigm. They have a drum skin, look like a drum, play like a drum. So we were very intrigued to see Korg's latest version of the Wavedrum family, the Wavedrum Mini. When it was shown at the Frankfurt Music Messe, it garnered a lot of interest, but it doesn't look anything like the previous Wavedrums. It's a pad type affair and it's got a built-in speaker, obviously aimed at a different audience. So we're quite keen to see how it shapes up, and luckily, thanks to Korg UK, we've got one of the first ones in the country. Now, first things, as ever, is to take it to our local percussion gurus to get a bit more of an informed opinion.
The Wavedrum Mini. This is like what I've been dreaming of, because when I work here on my keyboard, I'm just working away here, tapping away. Got the radio on, and I've got this. So I've got that little sound going, and then when Andy came and presented this, I thought, oh my life, this is just what I wanted. You know, you get this lovely little pad. It's very sensitive. I mean, it's not like the Wavedrum skin, it's just a piece of rubber. And also it comes along with this clip, which is basically, it's a lovely sensitive microphone. So you can attach it to anything. So I'll just attach it to this book here. So yeah, we got this playing around with this clip is magic. I put it onto the desk, it was giving another sound here. Yeah, so it's brilliant. It's just transformed my desk that I work on into a drum. So yeah, Ivan just popped in to see me. He was, I played percussion with him in Kachevre and stuff, and here it is. What do you think of it, Ivan?
Hello. Well, yeah, I don't know. I mean, it really works well in a quiet place, but I don't know if it would work in a live environment. I don't know, because it's very sensitive, this microphone.
Sit down and have a go.
Great toy. I like it.
I mean, when I took it out of the box, I thought it was really easy compared to the Wavedrum. There's nice rubbery drums, nice rubbery buttons, and that simple edit button from clip to pad. So you can press the clip so you can change ones. Change the pad. And there's no real delay, is there, between switching instruments? It's a very subtle thing, and if you do it, time it right, you can play a little performance without noticing. What do you think the size of the pad? Do you think the pad's big enough?
Yeah, maybe. Well, it's definitely for fingers. You know, it's not a way that you can play with your hands.
No, it's just like finger taps.
It's a finger tap, yeah.
So another thing we found out, I've got a pair of these cajon bongos here. But you could do this to any drum. Attaching the clip to the bottom of the inside of the drum, and playing along. It's not as sensitive as you would have on the desk, but you can double up with a nice little sound. So you can add a little tambourine to your drum.
Yeah, that's quite practical now. So you can have two sounds at the same time. Very organic. It's good. I mean, it definitely is good. This is a good toy. You know, you can have fun with it. But I'm not sure if you want to apply it to a professional environment, like working with MIDI working with more synths or drum machines, or you can't do it because it hasn't got any MIDI connections. So the microphone idea is really good, you know, to have another surface that you can play on it. And but I'm not sure again about the live situation, because maybe he can pick up different sounds as well from the stage, or I don't know.
Well, that was one of the problems, wasn't it, from the original Wavedrum, where because they had so many sensitive microphones, and you played a live set and it was just picking up everything, feeding back, and
yeah, it was feeding back a lot. Yeah, I mean, I don't know about this one.
So it's more a kind of having fun and maybe getting some grooves down, writing some grooves, recording.
Yeah, to maybe record live into one of your songs that you're doing. And
well, Ivan's gone. He was popping by the office. But anyway, back to the Wavedrum Mini. The bottom there, they've given us a strap. We just clip it on. You obviously can't walk around with it. It's meant for just sitting on. You've got your congas here and your big bongos here. For example. I mean, it is a bit of a... Try and put it around to one side maybe. I'll tighten it up a bit. Cut the blood circulation off my leg.
So it doubles as a tourniquet?
Yeah, it doubles as a tourniquet.
So an interesting range of opinions there. It's obviously great fun to play, but where do you actually use it? Would you use it live in the studio, as a DJ, just playing around at home? We'll go back to that later. Right now, let's have a quick tech look under the hood. So first up, let's have a look at what makes this particular Wavedrum unique, the clip secondary sensor. Now the sensor or microphone is mounted here, and they've designed quite a cunning clip arrangement. You can fit this around quite a large diameter of object. The clip plugs into the unit on the underside here, and there's a little slot for hooking the cable around to keep it secure. On the other side of the unit, we've got the output, which is on a 1/4" mono jack. We've got headphone output, the power switch, and the power input socket there. There's another little loop you can secure the cable with here, stop it pulling out. It takes 6 batteries. It recommends nickel metal hydride. So looking at the controls, from left and right we have a 2-character display. Shows either the sound voice, the loop number, or the bar count when you're going into record mode. You can select which voice goes to clip and pad with this button here. Also gets you into edit mode if you hold it down for 2 seconds. I'll show you that one in a second. The effects, we've got 2 selectable, A and B, from a choice of 9 effects. You can pre-program those in the edit mode as well. The loop function, we've got looper on and off. You can record over that loop if you wish, or you can start from scratch and record your own pattern in. You can't save anything to the unit though. There's no user savable presets available. You can select which loop or which change of edit parameters using combination of the shift buttons here and these select buttons here. So looking at the 100 voices, some are standard drum and percussion sounds. Others have got a tuned pitch element to them. The way these are triggered is set. It's either random, velocity sensitive, or some of them are sequenced. But what you can change is the transposition, and on some of them where it's indicated here, you can actually change the scale as well. That's in the edit function. I'll show you that now. So when we go into edit mode, we get the global parameters first of all. These cover things such as the auto power off, the speaker level, rhythm level, clip gain, clip level, pad level. The interesting ones though are the scale, the temperament, and the transpose. Let's look at that one. If I hold the shift button down, I can go up in increments of a semitone. For parameter G2, which is scale, I can scroll through the different scales. Now going past the global parameters gets me into the effect setting. First the A bank, then the B bank. For each effect slot, the 5 things you get to change are the type, the dry-wet mix, and each effect, depending on what it is, has 3 different parameters. So in terms of editing, that's about your lot. The patterns are fixed, you can't change the tempo, you can't really get in there and tweak the sounds like you can on the Wavedrum X, but it's half the price. And it's a different paradigm. It's not a drum as so much as a pad. I think in that respect they're slightly missing a trick by not having MIDI. For some that's going to be a deal breaker. For others it's no problem. I asked Andy what he'd make of it.
You can play around with it, get a good sort of level of expertise before you can sort of go onto a live gig.
So you think you would actually use it live?
Yeah, I would use it live. I'd need to have a little practice and then sort of start introducing it to the kit that I play with. Yeah, it'd be good.
My other slight reservation was with the ergonomics. The way they've got the shape of the bottom of it, it means it's a bit awkward to put on your lap and use. It tends to just kind of fall out of place, which is why they've got the leg strap, I'm sure. Other than that, it's hard to find fault at that price. I know Andy's got one more point to make about it, and I'll leave the summing up to him.
But that was my only little niggles, like I want to play now, and you go and turn it on, and waiting, and oh, there's an email, and then you just want to play straight away, that immediacy. That was the only little niggle. Other than that, everything else is great. Good fun. A great sounding little fun instrument.